Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Last Call podcast. I am your host, Arthur. For those of you who are tuning in from the Bourbon and BS podcast, I appreciate all the love and support and welcome in. But do not panic. You are going to get the same show, same vibe, and same energy you've always gotten from me and our guests. Just a little bit more polished. For those of you who still want a little bit more uncut, unfiltered, and more intimate conversations, make sure you sign up for our Patreon, because for the low price of free $99, you can get access to behind-the-scenes interviews, content, recipes, and just some random ramblings, because that's what we here do for you. As always, guys, thank you for all the love, support. Make sure you like, subscribe, give a 5-star review, share with your friends, and if you'd like to be a part of the show, make sure you contact me at arthur@lastcallpod.com. Once again, that's arthur@lastcallpod.com. Now let's jump into it. Thanks, guys. All right. So welcome to the show, everyone. Today I am out here at the really unique spot. You might have heard of this whole big trend where there's kind of Asian fusion cuisines, but Daddy Ninja out in Kissimmee, Florida is one of like the mainstays and one of like the quintessential predecessors of that. So we're out here in Kissimmee with a good friend of mine, Mike Cordero.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
Good, man. So how you been? It's been a minute. I've been trying to talk to you about this because you did a pop-up in Orlando a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, that was I think it was about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
It was before COVID.
Yeah, but that didn't turn out the best because we didn't get to meet each other.
Yeah, it was so crazy, bro. It was like, at that time we were very popular. Everybody came to see us. So I guess they didn't do the reservations the right way and they got over-reservated.
Yeah, man. So Mike Cordero is the executive chef here of Daddy Ninja. And outside of that, the most importantly is he's a childhood friend of mine's.
Yeah.
Damn near primo hermano kind of thing. We talk about it.
Yeah, 5-floor crew,
Yeah, man. So tell people about where we know each other from, where you're from, and how you ended up out here.
We from Washington Heights, 182nd Street over there in New York, and we grew up. I went to high school over there and everything. Grew up Washington Heights kid. At that time, you have to get a job when you're 18, and my grandmother was working at Yankee Stadium at that time.
Oh shit! Yeah, she was.
Remember?
Yeah.
So she had a couple friends inside the kitchen. They were like, "Yo, we need this kid. We need somebody new, because we lost our kid that used to do all that prep." My grandma goes, "All right, my grandson needs a job. All right, I go in there, and these guys put me into like these crazy things. I've learned things in there, like as a 18-year-old, it was like, wow, I'm doing all these things and I'm cutting and it just started from there. And from there on, I didn't know that I liked it.
You didn't fall in love with it?
Yeah,
Bro. And for those who don't know what Washington Heights is a heavily Dominican area.
Yeah.
So it's little DR. So there's a whole train of where people go from DR to Washington Heights to Lawrence, Mass to eventually Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah. And I've like the places that we've been to a lot of places in the East Coast. So we used to do pop-up events.
Yeah. And
a lot of those pop-up events were in cities where a lot of Dominicans go and they migrate into those cities. Yeah. And I've seen a lot of nice cities and, it was pretty cool. A lot of Dominican people, and the love in all those cities is really, really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's been something that's really unique to see online, the way and the style that you and Daddy Ninja's whole motif is. I've always been a big fan of it. But if anyone ever wants embarrassing stories about me before I fucking became a little bit more involved,
no,
Mike would be the one to kind of He won't say it because some things that we just don't talk about. But for those who don't know, Mike would.
No, but if you ever guys wanted to play the latest games or anything, Arthur had every single game, every console that we ever grew up with.
Bro, I've never not been a nerd. For anyone who knows me, I've never not been a nerd. I always was like on the cutting edge of like, oh, I have a PlayStation. Oh, I have this. But yeah, fuck all that. But nah, man, so you ended up working at Yankee Stadium. And was it something that you actually fell in love with, or was it like, hey?
So I started there and I actually lasted 9 years there.
9
years.
Really?
So I started from the bottom as a prep. And worked my way up. In about 2-3 years, next thing you know, I was a supervisor. And from a supervisor, then I turned into a sous chef over there. And they just kept giving me more kitchens and more kitchens. I just kept taking advantage of it and, bringing up my ranks over there. And I got kind of tired of it after a while.
Really?
Yeah, after a while, you work 6 months. 6 months you don't work. Or the other 6 months you have to travel somewhere else to go work. And I was trying to figure out my identity at that time, too, because I was like, all right, people know me in the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
But I want people to know me outside of Yankee Stadium, I want to be a chef known other places. And that's when I kind of, like, stepped away from the stadium a little bit, and I started doing, like, small rooftops and small lounges and stuff like that.
Now, was it like your own like menus, or were you working with?
I was working with a friend of mine, Chef Brian Pansier, and he would take me to these places, and it would be really nice, local spots like on top of the Hilton rooftop and stuff like that. And he'll bring me in as a sous chef, and he'll be like, "All right, this is my guy, and we'll work together and do a whole bunch of menus and a whole bunch of places out there." Started working in Thalia. That was one of my places.
What's Thalia?
Thalia was a Mediterranean restaurant they had on downtown.
Okay.
And that's where I kind of like really learned a lot because on top of that, I did work at Yankee Stadium. A lot of that is a lot of stadium food and a lot of food that's prepped, a
little bit in advance.
Yeah, in advance. This right here is like line cooked, this, that, And I learned the basics there. And I learned, New York is a lot of, South American and stuff that, and they work pretty good. And I learned from everybody in there,
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I was pretty good at the line. And I just kept going from restaurant to another restaurant to another restaurant, just, trying things out in New York, trying to figure out what exactly was that I wanted to do. But I was doing everything but Latino food.
Oh, shit, for real?
So I was doing French, American, Mediterranean, everything but Latino. But when I tried, I was in Yankee Stadium. Let's go back a little bit more. At Yankee Stadium, when I was young, I met Ninja.
Okay.
So he came in as a guest chef, and I became really good friends with him and stuff like that. And, I used to go to those restaurants down. Remember Mama Sushi?
Yes.
And Sushi Mambo and those places?
Yes.
He opened up all those places down there. So I already
didn't
knew
know
him.
it was him that opened those.
Yeah, so
he had been featured on a couple like Tu Amigo or Tu something like.
Yeah. So he, I will go down there and meet up, and we're good friends for a very long time. And one day I let go of this job that I had downtown, and I was just tired, frustrated, didn't know what to do. And he popped up, and he was doing a restaurant around where I lived in Queens.
Yeah.
And I hit him up. I was like, "Yo, you around where I live?" He's like, "Yo, my boy, come over here. Just talk, chop it up a little bit." So we chopping it up, and he's like, "Yo, I got this restaurant that I got in the Bronx over there, and where is it? Tremont, really?
Tremont Park
Yeah.
area?
Somewhere in the Bronx."
Okay.
And we went out there, and I helped him out with the menu, and he saw like me hands on, like how I work, and towards the end, he's like, "Damn, man, like, we have to get a chef for here." I'm like, "What do you mean?" didn't apply to be a cook here. I want to be I'm a chef. It's like, what do you mean? You're not staying here. You're going everywhere where I'm going. So, from there on, me and Ninja just stuck together, and it went, that's how we started, me and him.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward a little bit, a little more. We just, we started opening up these restaurants and all these other places, doing events, the pop-up events that you started seeing and stuff like that. And from there on, we're just us. Like,
yeah. It became like a friendship.
Yeah.
Actually, because you could tell, honestly, if I didn't know who your parents were, I would have thought it was Ninja. That's kind of how you guys vibe. You and his son Chinito is what they call him?
Yes, that's I call him my little brother. Mm-hmm. And Ninja, everybody asks me, Ninja's my father.
See?
That's how I got into the love of the Latino foods. Obviously, it's from my parents.
Yeah.
But the Latino food is from Ninja and all his style and stuff. And he taught me a lot of things that I knew myself. But he's like, try it this way better. And try it this way better. And it kind of got me better at what I was doing.
That's actually really dope. And for those who don't watch Mike online, his reels are hilarious. But you'll see Ninja because he kind of stands out. Let's just be honest, he's unique. He's a Japanese dude born in DR?
He was born in Dominican Republic.
So that connection to the Latino food came from straight up, that's not a fake thing. He is born and bred around Dominican food. Yeah. So that Latin love of cuisines and all that, and being able to speak to it at a higher level, that is unique. Because, there's a lot of people who would say, I make authentic Hispanic cuisines, but never were brought up around it. Nothing, you could learn a skill, but this is the food of his people throughout.
A lot of stuff came from his mother and his family and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And he just mixed it up. That's what we do. We do a big mix up. I'm half Dominican and my father's from Peru. Mm-hmm. So a lot of stuff that I do is a lot of Dominican stuff, but I incorporate a lot of Peruvian stuff into it.
I was about to say Peruvian food is really unique and sought after. The places. There's plenty of restaurants lomo soltado and all those dishes that are just.
It's a lot of flavor in there.
Yeah.
So imagine mixing that with Dominican flavors. So this is it's crazy,
Yeah. And you've been now. You kind of jumped ahead, but. You've been, how many restaurants now have you guys run?
So we've opened up a couple restaurants, most of them in the East Coast. Mm-hmm. We've opened up, we had one in Rhode Island before. Mm-hmm. I have another one in Rhode Island called Mambo Sushi that I've opened up before with my own menu. Mm-hmm. We have Vaca in Lawrence. Yeah. We have one in Charlotte. We have one over here. I've also helped my friends also in California, down by Los Angeles, La Palma.
Okay.
So I have friends out there too that have a couple of our things out there, really nice.
A lot of traveling, a lot of running around.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool because being in New York, you see everything in New York. You see a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But leaving New York, you see a lot of stuff also, but you see it in a different way, different pace and stuff and everything. So it was kind of cool.
Did you feel like New York really prepared you for everything else?
Or man, if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, bro. Yeah. That's what they say.
But with that fast pace of California has also been kind of unique, right?
It was pretty cool. I wasn't there for very long, mm-hmm. But my friend, everything over there was pretty cool. His restaurants and stuff like that. He incorporated with other businesses that he has and stuff like that. That's the pretty cool thing about California. It's so big, you could do so many different things out there.
Of the restaurants that you've popped up at, was there one that stood out? Okay, they're gonna make it big. There's something that's gonna come up of this.
Oh man!
Stood out.
Obviously,
outside of the ones you did,
we have this one, Vaca. Mambo Sushi. There's a couple things. there's a lot of places that I've been to that have a lot of potential, you know.
And Mama Sushi got featured like Love and Hip Hop, didn't it, or something like that?
And that's Sushi Mambo. So there's two different ones. There's Sushi Mambo in New York, and then there's Mambo Sushi that's in Rhode Island.
That's close.
Yeah, very close, right?
Feels uncomfortably close. Somebody's getting close to trademark. Like, all right, but so what's something that you could like, if you had to explain what this cuisine's like and what makes it so different than traditional sushi for those who have not already clicked and halfway through this episode gone on the IG to figure it out?
I say it like this. So our sushis are for people who don't like sushi.
Yup.
Our sushi, people like, oh man, the raw fish. I'm like, our has churrasco inside. Yeah. We got fried chicken inside of it, fried shrimp, you know. We put the plato on top. And on top of that, we put toppings on it. So we put ropa vieja, pollo guisado. We could put
ropa vieja on top of shit.
Yeah, bro. We also put like stuff like cani. We also go traditional also, but then we give it a twist. We put cani with like our flavor on it, you know, and just different things like that. Like we made a chapo. Mm-hmm. It's called El Chapo. So we put chicken in it, maduro inside of it, mozzarella. Then we wrap it up, and then we tempura it with Doritos. Who does that?
Excuse me?
With Doritos.
How the hell?
Check this out. It's not done yet. You put guacamole on it, ropa vieja, you got El Chapo.
Bro, that would put me to sleep instantly. Like, I would never be able to move again. Is this like a large-ass portion? Is this Hispanic portions?
And it's stuff that we create, like mofongo. You know what's a mofongo, right?
Yeah, of course.
So we made a sushi with a mofongo on the outside. So we just create a lot of stuff in here that you see in that basic in our days and stuff like that, and just make it into a sushi.
Yeah.
And not only sushi, but we also do a lot of plates. They're really nice. People see our pictures. The first thing that people do when our plate comes out is
Instagram it.
You know.
Immediately.
Yep.
That fucking makes sense. Yeah, if you see it online, it is Instagram worthy for sure. Like this is not even a lie. A friend of mine found just 2 days ago. They were sitting around for a dinner at Juju. It's an Asian restaurant.
Yeah, I heard of Juju's.
Yeah, like really, really, really good restaurant. So shouts to Juju. I've enjoyed them. But they were sitting there like, oh, you know, I saw something recently. There's a Dominican Japanese spot out in Kissimmee. And my friend John is like, yeah, G's gonna go interview the executive chef over there on Sunday. She's like, what the fuck? She's like, why didn't you tell me that place existed? I just started laughing. I was like,
a lot of people, we've been here for 2 years, and they just now knowing that
I just found out that you lived here. I thought you came here.
People's watching our videos and come in like, yo, we've been watching your videos for like 2 years. We just noticed that you're here right now. Like, yeah.
Bro.
And it was actually, we was half the size before.
Oh, really?
So it was half the size, a little smaller, and we went and
did you have the outside at the time?
Yeah, we had the outside, but it wasn't that big also, you know. Mm-hmm. And we got overpacked. We had to figure something out. And we ended up getting the other side and breaking down the walls and reconstructing, and like matter of 6 months.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're slowing down at all.
Yeah, because we couldn't slow down. We tried to, but we couldn't, you know. But it came out pretty nice, everything.
No, it's gorgeous, man. I was like, especially this little corner. Like, you guys don't realize how big it is, but this corner is actually gorgeous. But the rest of it's a beautiful restaurant. I love the motif. I love the vibe, and the outside is pretty fucking nice. So I can imagine on a good Saturday night.
Yeah, it was really nice, really nice. The music and everything is like the vibe. We have like a New York kind of vibe thing, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's our main thing out here.
All right, awesome, man. Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we're gonna get in a little bit more personal about you, your journey, and what everything you went through. So be right back, guys. Hey guys, here at the show we ask that you follow 3 simple rules that'll save your night and possibly your dignity. Rule number 1, don't drink and drive. Seriously, Uber exists for a reason. If you wouldn't trust yourself to build IKEA furniture after 3 bourbons, you definitely shouldn't be behind the wheel. Rule number 2, avoid Amazon one-click buy. Drunk you thinks a medieval suit of armor is a great investment. Sober you, not so much. And then try to explain it to your credit card company. And finally, rule number 3, do not text your ex. Look, they had their chance, and you deserve better. No one ever found happiness at the bottom of a 2 a.m. I miss you text. Move on, hydrate, and remember, you're better than that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Text literally anyone else. Text your Uber driver that you miss them, but not your ex. Seriously, all jokes aside, stay safe, do the right thing, and take care of yourselves. All right, guys, now back to the show. All right, guys, a couple things since we got back. I realized Mike is dedicated to the cause a couple, like 20 minutes ago, but he has a tattoo of the logo on his right hand. So this is forever.
My left hand.
On his left hand. So the man is about his business. So we talked a little bit about what got you started, all that. And Daddy Ninja could be a weird name to say, but what's the name of the actual chef?
Mitsuhisa Nishio.
One more time into the microphone.
Mitsuhisa Nishio.
Perfect. All right. So you've been working with him for some time. You've been opening restaurants, basically family. What was the point that where you felt like this is my life now? This is what I want to do. This is not a flash in the pan, because cooking and being in the culinary arts is not an easy path.
No, it's not. And there's a lot of times I wanted to quit before I started all this. And I was literally, at that time when I told you that me and him first started, I was already looking for another job. And he came, we did that first event. He's like, you're going to come with me. Mm-hmm. Our first place, I think we went to, I think it was D.C., Washington.
Yeah.
And we went over there and we did an event, and I saw the vibe and everybody coming up to us, and the love that we got from everybody that's from Dominican people, our culture and stuff.
Yeah.
And after that first event, I was like, wow, I like this,
Like this could be something.
Yeah, like I think we could do something with this, And we spoke about it, and the first time we ever did an event, like, yo, this is what I want to open up a restaurant like this in the future. Everything we have now is, we spoke about it before. And I think that's the time when I really was like, I think this is what I want to do.
Hell yeah. What was in that moment, you just made up your mind, like, there's no plan B, this is it? And you just straight going forward?
I think it was I think over there we was working. I think it was the love that people gave us. Mm-hmm. When I saw the love that people gave us, I was like, wow, like this is cool. I've been working all these years, and people haven't shown me this much love in a very long time, Mm-hmm. I cooked for famous people, and they didn't even say thank you sometimes. And these people,
you're in Yankee Stadium, which to a lot of people is like a dream.
Yeah, it is a dream, but sometimes you don't get recognized right away because there's so many people in the way,
100%, Yeah.
This is just me and him, and people are like, yo, this is Ninja, and this is his chef,
Mm-hmm.
And then Chinito, and this is Ninja, chef, and Chinito, people know us. Like, it's not 100 people in there, These people are popular, and they want to see us, and they want to try our food, and it was really cool. It was a good experience, and that changed my life, I think, forever.
Hell yeah. I'm happy for that, man. I'm really proud of you. No bullshit. That's why when you were doing the pop-up, I was like, my cousin's out here. I need to call and see him. Because I was like, I need to support wherever I can. I was trying to so trust me, I've been watching. I'm super proud of everything you've done.
Thank you, bro.
Especially because, like, we talked about it earlier. It was like all giant. How I always saw it was like a giant-ass family, right? So we got Tito, Bellman, Jenny, you, your brother, your sister.
Yeah.
Everyone in the building was like a family. So when I talk about, like, if anyone was younger, it's like, oh, that's like my little brother. Oh, that's my cousin, or some shit like that.
We're all family in there, bro.
Tito, to this day, I treat him like a little brother. I'm like, he is a grown-ass man. And I'll still be like, what are you doing? And Butman's a grown ass man. And still see him like a big brother. It was like, that's
I love them all, man. Every time we get together, man, it's really cool, man.
Yeah.
And it feels special because, we grew up together, you know?
We saw each other be little as kids, and now we're grown. You're fucking making it. Well, everyone's doing their thing. Everyone's really successful.
It makes me happy seeing everybody doing their own thing,
it's all unique, too.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, Mike is cooking. Wow, we never thought about that.
Yeah.
This guy's doing this guy's doing that. Like, that's cool, man. Like, everybody's succeeding in their own way and doing their own little thing. It's pretty cool. And now that we get older, we connect with each other too. Like, we connect with this. You help me out with this, and it
makes
cool.
A big difference because, like, I think that people often forget about the block and like the ghettos, the hoods, or whatever people want to call them. But it becomes like a little fucking village. Like, you could not see that person for 10 years and pick right back up like you never not saw them.
Yeah, and
that's something that is hard for people to understand unless you grew up in that kind of neighborhood. All right, like nowadays it's everyone's so disconnected, so distant,
and it was like
you could
remember that those days we didn't have iPads, we didn't have iPhones, we didn't have any of that. Well, we had to go outside, play kick the can. Remember kick the can, man?
That was one of the most.
Oh man, I used to love kick the can.
Isn't it one of the most ghetto things possible?
I remember us hiding under cars and all that stuff. Yeah,
fucking stealing police barriers so we could play football on the block. Who got that? Was super illegal. We should not have been just shutting down traffic. But we fucking did it. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, like a basketball hoops were like a milk crate.
Yeah, milk crate. It was pretty cool, man. I think that's where we all learned how to play basketball. It was on a milk crate.
Yup. And bro, I remember the building had the basement. And that's where we would throw parties and all that shit there.
Yo, I remember going one time. You remember this one time? I seen all you guys, you, Charlie, Oliver, I think even K-Shoes, and you guys are all digging in there. I'm like, what you guys are digging for? You like, we're looking for the Undertaker.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes. One, that block had a funeral home around the corner in the basement. You remember that too, right? Man. Do you remember that there was a funeral home?
I don't remember the funeral home. I remember it was a party hall.
Yeah, but around the corner, if there was a jewelry store and then like a funeral home or some shit that happened downstairs.
Oh, man.
You don't remember that?
Nah.
Am I crazy? No. Whatever. But yes, we were doing stupid shit when we were kids and probably should not have been in the basement of a building by ourselves, like near a boiler or whatever the fuck that was. But that party hall turned into a fucking great thing.
Oh, yeah, man. I remember a lot of parties from the block being over there.
Yeah, me and Oliver did the mural that's out there. I think it's still there, the lighthouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We gotta go check that out one day, take pictures of it.
It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah.
I gotta go back. I'm going to New York. Yeah, my fiance's playing producer today. So if you guys hear me just kind of shouting stuff or getting hit, it's because she's keeping me on track. But so we talked about kind of like that come up. What was, if you had to tell someone for the first time ever visiting here, what would be the dish that you would recommend? Like, hey, try this.
I always ask people, the first thing I always ask people is, because I love a lot of my dishes. They're all my dishes and me and Ninja, you know? Mm-hmm. So the first thing I ask people is like, what do you like? Are you allergic to anything? Is there anything that you don't like?
This person's just out here. I want to try whatever you think is your favorite dish.
I'm like, all right, do you like steak? Do you like chicken? Do you like seafood more? You know, what kind of person are you? Do you like steak and seafood? Like you're the type of like surf and serve type person?
What's a dish you're the most proud of? How about that?
Well, my most famous dishes that we're known for is the churrasco. Our churrasco, bro, is A1. Our flavor in the churrasco. And then we have the mofongo. I've tried a lot of mofongos out here. A lot of good mofongos out here in Kissimmee, but none like ours, man. None like ours. A lot of people tell us that. And I don't know if it's the flavor that we bring from over there, the way we do things. And
but definitely stands out.
That churrasco is like one of our number one sellers.
Right.
Now, if you want sushi and stuff like that, we could recommend a lot of different things. You know, like the Big Sexy. It's called a Big Sexy Sushi
Fuck is
Fongo.
it? What the fuck? What?
So it's a mofongo.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's a sushi wrapped in a mofongo.
Yeah.
So on top of that,
This
we
is all
put
gonna
like
put me to bed and need to gain like 100 pounds. How are you not 600 pounds, Mike? Like I would never not.
after working in kitchens, you tend to not eat so much.
Okay,
You get food just smelling things in the kitchen and stuff like that.
that's fair.
Yeah, you get used to it after many years. But I've had a lot of workers come in and they come in 120 pounds, they leave
Like
180, 200 pounds.
Jeez. Yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense. Would you? So one of the things I was curious about. So seems like there was kind of a vibe for each pop up and everything. Was it like an attempt to refine the menu, or you're sticking to?
So we're just
style?
getting for people to get to know us.
Oh, okay. So it was
They want
ninjas,
a ninja event. Yeah, it was like imagine Ninja being a rock star and we're taking Ninja everywhere like a tour.
That's
awesome. What we did. We did a whole bunch of tours, and
but you became a rock star a little bit in your own right too, right?
Yeah,
at some point you became viral sensation too.
Yeah,
and it was off the most random shit. You were telling us before we started. What was it?
So
tell us first what didn't work, and then what.
So worked. I've been cooking almost 20 years since I was 18, and I've tried posting a lot of pictures and videos of my food, and I get a lot of good stuff, this and that, but I wasn't getting a lot of followers. As soon as I started eating sushis and robbing sushis, my followers started going up, and people just like to watch me eat sushis. It's all right. Stuff my face.
The reel itself is Chinito would be making sushi. Mike's in the background and waits for Chinito. Was it on purpose? Like, did you plan that out, or was it the first time just fucking around?
Nah, it was just messing around,
Yeah.
It happened a couple times, and then after a while, we're like, all right, let's start recording this now.
Yeah.
So we got this.
Chinito will turns his back for a second. Mike takes a huge bite of the sushi that Chinito worked so hard to make perfectly and beautifully.
God. But I'd be so hungry sometimes, man. You guys don't understand.
You have food around. Well, I guess you didn't really get to sit down. You're about to work like a 10-hour shift, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that. It's a Sunday.
Oh.
At least we get to go home early today.
Oh, what time do you guys close?
Today we close at 10 Sundays.
Okay.
So Monday through Thursday we're open to 11. From 4 to 11. Friday we're open from 4 to 12.
Okay.
Saturday we're open from 3 to 12. And Sundays we're open from 1 to 10.
All right. So so everyone now knows operating hours. Tell them that we sent you. Real quick. So when you started making it big and doing something unique, what did your parents think? Like, hey, like you said, we talked about being a chef isn't necessarily.
My mom, my father always supported me in everything I did.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, anything I did, and when I was working in Yankee Stadium, my mom was so proud of me. She would tell everybody, my son is the chef in Yankee Stadium, and this and that. She'll show pictures.
Yeah, I remember seeing you online.
Yeah, showing pictures of me and all my stuff, and And when I transitioned and I started doing stuff with Ninja, she was thrilled because she was like, "My God, you're doing something for my country, it's from the Dominican Republic. He's from the Dominican Republic, and your grandma's gonna be so proud, and this and that, And then I have my other half, the Peruvian guys, like, "Who's that guy?" I'm like, "Yo, you don't worry, guys. I'm gonna incorporate everything that I'm doing. It's not only Dominican. I incorporate everything.
Yeah,
Dominican and Peruvian food. I put it all together, and." My mom, my grandfather, everybody's always proud of what I do. They already back me up and everything,
Yeah.
They show up no matter what. My mom will travel, take flights, drive down from New York to Florida just to support me, She's like that, yeah.
Driving from New York to Florida?
Yeah, she just came out here. She was here a couple weeks ago, She drove down here.
That's fucking awesome, man. That she drives all the way out
here. Yeah, She likes it. She likes the road trip and stuff.
I was about to say, I'm gonna put that lady on a flight, Mike.
No, she loves. I tried. She likes the road trip.
That shit's wild. Like New Yorkers are funny. Like there's a whole thing in New York. Is like that's not the only person I know that takes those trips. Like I remember when my mom and I and my family, we'll just rent a van.
Yeah,
we'll just drive out there. It's cheaper than flying. I was like, it's really not.
I remember. You remember that big ass van that my father bought one time? It was like it had like TV inside and stuff, like the 80s.
Yes.
We were supposed to go to Virginia in that van, right? And we're on the I-95 and we're driving down to Virginia Beach, and he just sees the Florida sign. He's like, "Oh, wait, what's that? Florida? How many miles?" It's like, "Kids, where you guys want to go? Virginia or Florida?" What are you kids gonna say?
Florida.
Florida, Mickey Mouse.
That man just made a pimp decision on the last.
Just kept going, bro, on the I-95 all the way.
On a whim. Fucking hey, such a simpler time back in the day. All right, we're gonna take one more break, and then we get back to talk a little bit more about the menu and the upcoming projects, events, and just how's anything else that you got coming up. All right, so we'll be right back.
Hey guys, this episode is brought to you in part by Coach John Estrada of Run BMT Training, longtime supporter of the show and an absolute beast on the pavement. And for the record, this man just crushed the LA Marathon. And if you're looking to level up your running game, John's the coach to get you there. That's John with no H. Trust me, he's going to correct you. Whether you're training for your first 5K or tackling a full marathon, Run BMT, the coach is there, and John will have you running smarter, faster, and injury-free. So if you need expert coaching, hit up John at blackmattertraining.com and tell him I sent you. Now, he might not give you a discount, but he will make you a better runner. Again, that's John at blackmattertraining.com. Now let's get back to it. Thanks, guys.
Hi, guys, and we are back. So want to get to know some of those moments that we kind of alluded to earlier when you said there were some points that you were like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, what was a night, or tell us about some of these crazy nights, because Hispanic crazy nights, foods, these clubs, these pop-up events. Like, tell us about something that, like, sometimes that stood out.
I've gotten tickets where we got in all the tickets all the way down to the bottom, touching the floor, tickets across. And me and Ninja would just look at each other and just like, let's take 2 minutes outside, come back in, and take everything out. And, come in, take everything out. And after we're done, we're like, fuck, like, that was crazy, man. We're like, all right, we're done already. And we'll just come back the next day and do the same thing. I mean, you feel in the moment, like, damn, I don't want to do this, but at the end of the day, everything just, we finish it, and then when you finish something, you feel accomplished. You're like, all right, no matter how hard it was or anything, I finished it.
Yeah. So Lawrence, Mass is one of those areas, like, I lived there for a short time, and those people could be a little out of pocket. Like, how was?
Oh man, Lawrence, Mass was pretty cool for me.
Really?
Yeah, because I was there during COVID.
This man, no wonder. By then everything was cleaned up. I was there. Like,
so I started on there. We opened up. It just happened to be that Vaca opened up in January of 2000.
Where in Lawrence exactly?
2020 in by Essex. Essex
Community College.
Yeah, around.
Yeah. Okay.
It was around there. So we lasted about a couple weeks open, pretty good, popular. It was everything cool. Ninja was there. Yeah. We opened up, and COVID hit. We got the thing on the TV talking about all that stuff that they were gonna shut down, and they made us shut down the restaurant right there in the middle of the day. And from there on, we tried to figure out what they were gonna do, and we ended up opening up and just for takeout, and I stood there for about 6, 7, 8 months just working and during the COVID, and it was pretty cool because you don't spend money, you eat for free.
Okay.
The only thing, you don't see too many people, but I think at that time, not too many people were being seen.
So, did that make life easier? What happened to the restaurant after? Did you hand it to somebody else, or you just closed down?
For a restaurant being a COVID, we're making money like if we were open.
Really?
The takeouts were like crazy.
Shit.
Mother's Day was wild. At one point, we're making platters, and I didn't know what to put on the platter. We're running out of everything. I'm putting Doritos on the platters, like Doritos with toppings and this and that, like trying to make up stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was really wild.
It's a super receptive in that. When did you move on from that one? And
So we ended up opening up another restaurant in Rhode Island.
Does vodka still exist?
Yeah, vodka.
Who's running that for you? When
No, that's they have their own people over there and their own thing. My friend Alexi over there is the owner.
Okay.
And he has his team over there taking care of Ninja's menu, with our team, doing sushi over there and stuff like that. And very successful people, very great food. The drinks, awesome.
Hell yeah. Nice.
And keep running, bro. They running.
And then you went to Rhode Island, and how did that go?
I went to Rhode Island, and at that time, we opened up another restaurant over there. So I had to leave vodka to obviously be with Ninja to open up with Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
And we lasted about 2 years there. And then I kind of wanted to do, my own thing. And I went and opened up a restaurant over there.
What's kind of your own thing?
Yeah, so like my own kind of menu.
Yeah.
Because I always did my Dominican just with Japanese with Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do something more Peruvian, So I went and did a sushi for Mambo Sushi in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And I did a Japanese infused with Peruvian food over there.
Okay. How's that? Tell us the differences there.
So we have like lomo saltado and stuff like that over there. And then I did a lot of Japanese stuff with like teriyaki and stuff like that. And I just incorporated a lot of stuff that I learned from my grandmother, from my Dominican grandmother and my Peruvian grandmother, and mixed it with the Japanese infusion.
Hell yeah. And that place still exists and it's still...
Oh, yeah. Strong.
So do you end up like selling it up? Someone's just running it for you?
No, so they have these owners. We come and do the menus for them, and we consult them in it. That's a lot of that we do, a lot of consulting.
That's a
And we get
theory.
a fair percentage of whatever we get, off of our food that we consult in.
That's awesome. Do you have to is it every couple
So
of years?
We usually do we stay there for a while, and we opened up the restaurant and everything. But Mambo Sushi was actually my home. I actually lived there in Rhode Island for 2 years, and I consider Mambo Sushi one of my homes also.
That's awesome.
Whenever I go back over there, I get mad love from the owners, my friend Mike, and have friends of mine over there still running the restaurant and stuff like that, And it's one of my things, I go over there and I look at it and it's like, wow, I made that, pretty cool.
That's awesome. Do you every once in a while still do just pop-ups and work a shift or two?
Yeah, I do it here and there.
Because we hear a lot.
We've been so busy over here though, it's kind of hard to leave from here,
Dude, you guys are popping. There's a fuck to the staff right now. So I'm assuming at 1 o'clock it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, sometimes there's a line outside, people just waiting.
Bullshit, really?
Yeah.
Shit, what time is it? We got 20 minutes. It can wait.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that to your business.
But, just,
Yeah, just doing something unique and fun. And so it sounds like the one that spoke the most to your heart was that one in Rhode Island. That one felt more personal.
Yes, it kind of was personal because it was actually a lot of my stuff that I learned from my grandmother. And
did they ever get to try it? Your grandmother's, did they ever get to try some creations?
My grandma's very old. She couldn't really leave New York. But I did go to New York and I cooked for her. Yeah. So they did kind of try it like that. My grandfather, he's also really old. It kind of sucks and everything, but whenever I try, I go over there and I cook for them in their house so they could taste whatever I'm doing for them in their home.
Well, that's fucking personal. I wish I had a personal chef pop up in my home and feed me. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad that they got to get to try the stuff that they inspired too. Yeah. And your parents, obviously, they try it and come out. Your sister and your brother, they love that shit too.
Oh man, Alexandra. She destroys this place.
Really? Awesome. But that's awesome, man. I'm glad that they got to try it because that one sounds like it felt personal to you, the one in Rhode Island, to kind of do your own thing.
It's kind of where like I grew by myself over there and I actually learned a lot of stuff on my own over there.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just a lot of things that I created on that menu was a lot of things, like I said, is personal to me.
That's awesome. Because, I mean, we talk about it. People, if you listen to this show, we talk about creators. You have to create for yourself because if you're not passionate about it, you don't care about it. It's going to reflect in the work.
Yeah, definitely.
So something that's a little bit more personal, heartfelt. Probably some bangers on that menu.
Yeah,
probably some really crazy, unique, great stuff that people appreciate.
My chofan and stuff like that. Chofan is fried rice, Dominican style. But in Peru, they call it chaufa. So there's a chaufa over there, chofan is between the middle,
I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't know the name for fried rice for a Dominican recipe. I did not know the name. You just put me onto something. And I am Dominican. Shit. But so, that was how many years ago were you at Rhode Island?
So I spent over there from after the COVID, 2021. To 2023. Okay. I spent about 2 years over there.
Shit, so you just left there not so long ago because we're only in the middle of
I've been in Florida since we opened up in June 2023.
Damn, so you went right from there right to here, opening a spot. And just
I came out here to help.
You sleep?
Nah. I really haven't taken vacation like in about a couple years. I finally took a vacation like about a month ago for 2 months. For 2 weeks, sorry. Not even 2. I wish it was 2 months.
No, you don't. I think you would go crazy. I think you would worry about the restaurant until your head blew off.
Yeah, but just I go from place to place and I've been doing it and it's just like it's kind of like a stress reliever for me too. Like, I'll be at work and it calms you down for me.
Okay.
Because I don't have that much pressure and I love what I do. So when you love what you do,
Yeah, exactly. People will feel it. You feel it. If you take pride in it. That's Ninja. I mean, not Ninja. Chinito. You take pride in everything you do, right? So it matters. You can hop on the mic right next to you if you want to introduce himself. So this is about to be ad-libbed, guys. So Chinito, the son of Daddy Ninja, is about to walk over. You can come in. What's up, man? What's going on, man?
So it's my friend Arthur from Washington Heights. Grew up in the same building, same floor.
That's tough.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you want to say something, introduce yourself because you're on camera and on mic. So this is Chinito. Gracias. He's part of the viral reels that keeps getting all his sushi stolen in the middle of it.
Some people over here
can't fucking act right.
Oh, we could curse on this bitch?
Yeah.
Now we can because we're about 45 minutes in.
This little motherfucker over here stealing my fucking sushi. Man don't eat at home. They don't feed him at home.
Isn't this his home?
Sushi.
Isn't this his home?
He sleep on the couch right there.
I saw him when I pulled up. He's just like,
that shit looks so good, bro.
No. But tell us about you, man. How long have you been cooking? I know that you were born into it, but talk into the microphone.
Too long. I was made in a test tube. I'm a test tube baby. I was made in a laboratory.
That makes sense. And what country was that? Because he said
Japan.
Okay.
Japan. This shit run in my blood. I was born, and right away I was rolling.
You were just rolling sushi,
Sushi.
Just out there for no reason.
Sushi. We be rolling up though. Sushi.
Yeah, like I don't care. I ain't here to judge.
Yeah,
I ain't here to judge.
But yeah, man, we're here. If you ever want to taste any Dominican sushi, something a little different, something a little exotic, we got it for you. You heard?
Yeah.
We're here with Chef Mike. Le dicen el ojito de guandula, ese tigre. ¿Tú no lo estás viendo de ojo? Ese desgraciado.
Oh shit, yeah, that's true.
We're actually brothers though.
Yeah, I heard you were
Yeah,
talking
look
about
alike.
that.
Same dad, different moms.
So, yeah, I heard about
With
that's
the
what he
same
was
look.
telling me. Look, yep, exactly the same. Actually, that was one of the things I asked about working with your father. Like, he basically
And my
like,
brother.
yeah,
It's an experience.
yeah. It looks like you guys are having a lot of fucking fun. But,
Yeah.
But the joke that I told him was like, if I didn't know who your parents were, I would think that fucking Daddy Sushi was Daddy
I'm
Ninja was
telling
your
you.
dad. I met his parents. like I know his parents.
Yeah, he got green eyes,
Mm.
and I got chinky eyes.
Chinky
but
eyes.
It was a trade-off. It was a trade-off.
that's what it is.
And you speak full Japanese too, or no?
I speak 3 languages. I speak English, I speak Spanish, and I speak pila de mierda.
Pila mierda. Pila mierda. Not even
Muchísima
Japanese.
mierda. Un reguero de
Hijo de la
zika.
semilla coña. I was asking you. Like, I wanted to hear some Japanese.
Japanese. I'm Duolingoling though.
You're Duolingoling
Yeah, we make
with
it
the
happen.
with the
We make it
angry
happen.
owl that just fucking threatens you.
It's like instead of Netflix and chill, it's Duolingo and vibes for me. For me,
But
that's what we be doing. We be with the little green bird, bing, bing.
that one threatens people. It's like, yeah, it's been a while since you checked in.
Yeah.
Like it's looking for you, like you owe it money. Like so,
The other day, it sent me a threatening message. It's like, "Where you at, bitch?" I was like, "Oh shit."
that's not even part of his programming. that was just Mike texting you. I don't even know. But that's a problem. But man,
Pero de lo mío, es un placer, un honor y un orgullo conocerte, ¿oíste?
so cuídate.
Cuídate el dulce, que el salado te lo cuido yo.
Pleasure. So that was completely off the script, but I'd love to meet him. So obviously it's fun working with them and working with his dad.
Nah, you see.
Yeah, and actually we never got to tell people the unique thing about Ninja is he doesn't speak English. You said
He understands English.
okay, but you were saying like he was born in DR. Went to. I'll let you explain the whole like track of how he.
His parents are from Japan.
Mhm.
They migrated to DR. He was born in DR. He speaks Spanish, full blown
Fluently.
Dominican.
Full blown Dominican Spanish, not even normal Spanish. Dominican
He
Spanish.
understands English because he obviously had to
Time,
learn
yeah.
English, in time and stuff like that. Over here, when he came to the United States, had to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
And Japan, he learned a little bit of Japan when he went to Japan out there. And Chinito was born in Japan, so he actually learned a little bit of Japanese out there. But you ask him now, most of the time I ask him, he's like, I forgot a lot about it.
That makes sense. If you're not around it enough and you're not
Yeah.
practicing it enough.
So he just a lot of Spanish and stuff like that.
Oh.
Chinito is actually pretty good because Chinito's English, Spanish, and he's taking Japanese classes and he's actually learning fluent Japanese. He's
That's
been
beautiful.
to Japan the past few years, a couple times.
That's beautiful.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful to stay true to those roots. I joked with people that are from Florida. It's like if you go to the Chinese restaurants or Asian spots out in New York, they speak full blown Dominican Spanish, and it's normal for us.
Yeah.
When we go to any other state, it was like, oh, Chinito. I was like, excuse me,
What the hell? Yeah.
I don't speak Spanish. Oh shit!
I remember you used to
where
go
I
to the
was.
Chinese store. Can I get some? Oye, papa con pollo.
Yeah,
Papa con pollo.
yeah, bro. Like they would speak full blown Spanish, not miss a beat.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is wild. Like, you can't talk shit to people in
Nah.
Spanish out there. They know exactly what the fuck you're saying.
You do your nails over there, the girls, and you talk shit in Spanish. They talk to you right back in Spanish. Talk about, yo,
Yeah,
yo entiendo todo lo que tú estás diciendo.
yeah. Washington Heights is a very different. Well, New York is a very different world, but Washington Heights, it's not like what fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda tries to tell you on
It's
TV.
a lot of mixtures and a lot of different things in there, Washington Heights.
Yeah, love it out there. So tell me about what's next, man. I know we're wrapping up because you're about to open up in like 20 minutes. So what's what projects and everything?
we're opening up a little project over there in Tampa, trying to look at our locations over there and want to open up another Daddy Ninja over there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously in the future we have a lot of different little things that we want to do, like little small stores, and I'm actually doing my own thing also, my own LLCs. Everybody tries to do a little hustle. I got my little car rental thing that I'm starting up. We
Okay.
live in Disney, like why not? You know,
Yeah, it's true. Fucking gotta
Why
keep
not?
knocking, keep
you know,
fucking
and my family
grinding.
is like that too. You know, my father and everything. You know, he always bought houses and always rented them out and everything.
Yeah.
So that kind of is also in my blood. You know,
Yeah.
buying stuff like that and just renting out.
My mom too.
Yeah, you
how
know,
that is.
yeah. There's always a little backup plan. You know,
Yeah.
obviously one day I do want to do like a food truck and
Food truck.
yeah,
I think
because
that would
I
be a
think a
dope-
food truck is pretty cool because you can move around anywhere you want to go. You know.
Yeah. You're not
If you
tied
get
to
a
something.
really, really good truck, go to the whole East Coast, you go up and down, and people that know us and they want to follow us and then, they'll make like an app or something and, pretty
Yeah.
cool. Something
Tracking
like
you
that.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So that's one of my ideas too.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy with that, and obviously it's going well. We're gonna see. Pretty sure it's about to start filling up here, even if it's on a fucking Sunday. I don't know how the hell you that.
Oh, no,
business.
don't worry, man. We're prepared for everything. Don't worry.
I'm fully confident. So we are gonna wrap up in a little bit. Where can people find you? What social media?
On social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Chef Mike Special. That easy.
That's it. Chef Mike Special.
Keep
Dope.
it the same for all of it. Chef Mike Special.
All right.
They can follow me. They can see all the food that we do. They can see me stealing all these sushis and everything.
Mhm.
Pretty cool. The adventures of me and Chinito and my boy Chiquitin, doing a whole bunch of videos.
That's awesome.
And also, just come out here in Kissimmee. We out here in Kissimmee in Osceola Parkway,
Mhm.
500 East Osceola Parkway, Kissimmee. And if you guys, like I said, don't be afraid. People who don't like sushi, come out here. We make sushi for people who don't like sushi.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And I am one of those fucking people because I hate sushi.
Oh man, you're gonna love it.
I fucking tell people all the goddamn time. I don't understand why we use fire. We created fire to not use it. Don't judge me. All right, and obviously we'll put the restaurant link and everything out there for everyone to see. Any closing words? Anything like, hey guys, anything like that outside of where people can find you?
Other than that, come check me out here. Hit me up on Instagram. You guys are interested in any type of consultation or anything, also, just hit us up, man. We
Dope.
definitely work with everybody and try to make everybody happy.
Awesome. Well, guys, we're going to start wrapping up here. If you like what we're doing, make sure that you hit them up, follow up with them, and check out their spot. Honestly, when they open, I'm probably going to order some shit to go and probably enjoy it.
I got you, bro.
We'll see how this goes.
I'm about to give you this chopper, but if I give it to you here, you're going to fall asleep, bro.
That's why I don't want that right now. We'll look at the menu, Mike. I need to drive 45 minutes. But we're going to close out. If you like what we're doing, make sure that you like, subscribe, follow us. My IG is at Last Call Pod with Arthur, or Last Call with Arthur. This will be the first episode of the rebrand. We're going to keep checking out Mike and everything that he's got going. You're going to see some photos and some videos of everything here. And as always, stay safe. Don't text your ex and avoid Amazon one-click buy. Don't drink and drive, and stay safe, guys. See you next week. Hey, guys. Today's episode was brought to you by Burn Termite and Pest Control. I first met Joe Byrne on Full Frontal Nerdity Show and decided to give his company a try. They have been the best pest service I've ever had, from flexible scheduling, attention to detail, fair pricing, and everything you love about a small business. I highly recommend Joe Byrne and Burn Termite and Pest Control.